This is a car headlight that has become heavily yellowed and oxidized after a long time of use. When most people see a headlight like this, they usually think the only solution is to replace it with a new one. If you gently rub the surface with your hand, you can clearly feel that a thick layer of oxidation has formed. Many people might think of using solutions like WD-40 to clean it quickly. However, this is actually not a good way to restore a headlight. Instead, today, I'm going to try a rather unusual method. First, I take out a Panasonic Hyper battery that many people use in small household devices. Using pliers, I carefully peel off the metal casing of the battery. Then I use a utility knife to cut the protective layer of the battery core and gently pry the top open. Once everything is completely disassembled, a black carbon rod appears inside. This is exactly the part I need. I take this carbon rod and attach it to the head of a handheld drill to prepare to grind it into powder. Next, I cut a piece of P320 sandpaper and super glue to fix it onto a flat piece of wood to create a grinding surface. Then I turn on the drill, so the carbon rod spins quickly and rub it against the sandpaper. After a short while, the carbon rod begins to wear down and forms a fine powder that falls into the tray below. This carbon powder is very fine and has mild abrasive properties, which makes it quite suitable for cleaning oxidized surfaces. Once I have collected enough carbon powder, I start preparing the cleaning mixture first. I add some toothpaste to the carbon powder I just collected. Then I add 2 spoons of baking soda. Next, I pour a little glutinous rice vinegar into the tray. Immediately, the mixture begins to fizz strongly due to the chemical reaction between the baking soda and the vinegar. Use a spoon to stir everything together until it becomes a thick, dark gray paste. Now it's time to test this mixture. I place the headlight on a stainless steel tray and use blue tape to divide the surface into 2 halves. This will help us easily compare the results before and after the treatment. Then I use a brush to evenly apply the carbon mixture onto one half of the headlight surface. I put on gloves and begin sanding with P600 sandpaper that has been soaked in water. This process helps remove the oxidized layer and smooth the surface. After sanding for a while, I'd spray clean water onto the surface and wipe it dry with a cloth. At this point, the yellowing has been reduced quite a bit, but the surface is still slightly cloudy. So I continue sanding with a finer P800 sandpaper. Then I spray water again and wipe it clean. Finally, I use P1 Ford sandpaper to completely smooth the surface of the headlight until the larger scratches almost disappear. After this step, the headlight surface is much smoother, but to fully restore its transparency, we need one more step. I take out a specialized headlight restoration solution and pour a small amount into a metal cup. Then, I attach a funnel to the mouth of the cup and seal the surrounding area with tape so that the vapor cannot escape. When the cup is heated, the solution inside begins to evaporate. I bring the tip of the funnel close to the headlight surface. Interestingly, when the vapor contacts the surface, the plastic of the headlight immediately becomes clearer. Wherever the vapor passes, the surface gradually becomes brighter and more transparent. I continue moving the funnel until the entire surface of the headlight has been treated. Finally, I remove the blue tape to compare the results. The difference is now very clear. One side is still yellowed and cloudy, while the other side has become much clearer and brighter. Almost like a brand new headlight, with just a few simple tools, we were able to successfully restore a heavily oxidized headlight. If you found this experiment interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so I can continue creating more creative projects like this.